Hi guys, it's Mrs. Melskow again. We're starting week 2 of our online school. I'm gonna try and video in here in my house instead of in the car. I think it'll be easier. We'll see if we can do this without getting any interruptions. One thing I wanted to point out is when you went to get your packet, looked very similar to last week's, but there was also a couple of other things in there. One was there was a paper that looked like this, and this is just an extra fun little art project if you want to do it, if you have time. Another thing that you should have gotten was this little baggie with our April geometry quilt pieces in there. We'll go over this on Thursday, but if you didn't get that, you can run to school and get it. It should be in our 2B box. So looking at our packet this week, today we're going to do the column for Monday. And if you notice, this week is only 4 days because this Friday is Good Friday, so we're having that off. So we do not have any work for that day. Also, this is our last week studying oceans. So next week we're going to do something else for science. So the first square for today is our phonics, and we are using our Spalding program again if you downloaded it, and we're reviewing the same lessons that we did last week, lessons 27 through 40. Oh no, this is a new lesson. This is last week you did lessons 1 through 26. This week you're doing lessons 27 through 45. And you're going to do these same lessons next week as well. So if you didn't download that app, it's not a big deal. The phonogram that we're working on this week is EA. And Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're going to focus on the sounds that EA makes. Today for reading, we're going to read this fun little story about a dog named Riley. Okay, I think you'll enjoy that. And then, just like always, you can color the picture if you'd like. You can, you don't have to do that. Also, this is the reading paper. You're going to read it out loud to somebody, parent, sibling, pet, stuffed animal. And you're also going to follow along with your finger as you read it. Okay? You have 2 pages of questions. And if you are having a hard time remembering the answer, go back and look in your story. Okay? The next thing that you're going to do is language. This is 1 paper, but you're going to use it all week. You're only going to do day 1. And today, we're starting something new. Instead of looking for capital letters on proper nouns, we are looking for end marks at the end of each sentence. And you can have 3 different kinds of end marks. You can have a period, an exclamation point, or a question mark. Okay, so you have to determine which end mark goes best with each sentence. And then I also included some more lined paper. Last week you wrote your rough draft and you drew your picture for your ocean story. Today you're going to start your final draft. You're going to use the paper that has your picture on it to start the final draft, and I want you to copy on that paper. I want you to use the entire line. Okay? If you're starting at the beginning of a paragraph, you're going to indent, and then you're going to go clear to the end, and you're going to move over to the next line before you move down. I want you to use up the whole line, okay? And I want you to copy very carefully. I want you to use your best printing, and I want you to make sure you're forming all of your letters correctly, okay? Today you have 2 papers for math. This week we're going to focus on reinforcing computation. And so we're going to use our money skills that we've learned, and we're going to add money. Today you're only going to do the first row, these 4 problems right here. You're adding, and don't forget, you have to regroup if your number down here is bigger than 9, okay? The second page for math are these word problems. You're going to need a scratch piece of paper to help you find the answers. And today you're only going to do numbers 1 and 2. After you solve it on a scratch piece of paper or on the back of this paper, if you want to use the back, then you're going to write your answers here on the little line, okay? For geography today, you're going to review your states. You don't need to start this new map if you don't want to. I included it just in case. But you can continue using the map that you started last week. We're reviewing today the first 15 states again. If you could have somebody with this blank map just ask you, say, where is Oregon? And then if you could point to Oregon, then have them say, where is Colorado? And then have you point to Colorado. Where is Texas? Have you point to Texas. That's what this, that would be a good use of this empty map, okay? I also included several papers right here for science, okay? Today you can, this is the front cover of your little booklet right here. You can put your name right here and you can color it. And then there's several different creatures in here that are, that you can choose from. If you could just pick one today, if you want to do more than one, you can. And you're going to read a little bit about it, and then you're going to color the paper. And then I also have a Wild Kratts episode for you to watch. I understand that Wild Kratts is a little bit of a struggle. On Amazon, they are only putting 10 episodes for each season. And that is not how the original Wild Kratts was aired. And so the episodes and seasons that I'm putting on last week's guide did not line up with the episodes on Amazon. But today you are going to watch Wild Kratts Season 1, Episode 2, and that should be what it is on Amazon as well. Okay, and these are not, you're not going to be graded over it, anything on there, any content. It's just, you can get some, it's a fun activity, and there is some useful facts or interesting facts that are on there. Lastly, this is your Bible verse that we're going to be working on. John 3:16. I want you to do your very best coloring this, like for a coloring contest, your very best. And you do have to color this one. The other one, your science ones, you don't have to, and your reading covers you don't have to, but I would really like for you to color this one, and I want you to read this over several times, so then you can hide it in your heart, and you can memorize it and have it hidden in your heart, okay? So that is all for Monday, okay? I will see you guys at 1 o'clock today. Love you all. Bye-bye.